Today we're going to talk about the business owner's insurance policy, or a BOP policy, and what's really covered. Insurance for business owners goes by many names in the small business market. Often it's called a BOP, or business owner's policy. Pretty simple, right? But this type of package policy can go by many other names as well. BOP is sort of the generic term the insurance industry has applied to the package policy sold to small and medium-sized business owners. So, what's really covered? Each insurance company's BOP is going to be slightly different from each other, but the most common feature of the BOP is that it combines property insurance and liability insurance protection into one policy, and then includes a ton of what I like to call fringe coverages, like crime insurance, into the policy. Property insurance on a BOP can include your building coverage, coverage for your business personal property or contents, and most importantly, business interruption coverage, which is also called business income coverage. The BOP handles business income coverage in a very simple format. Rather than having to schedule a limit of protection here, the BOP will commonly include business income or business interruption coverage for your actual loss sustained for up to 12 months. What this means is that if you suffer a covered claim on your policy that forces you to close all or part of your business to recover from that claim, your policy will pay for the lost profits and the continuing business expenses for up to 12 months while you rebuild your premises. Now, there's a lot of details I'm omitting here, like your insured premises must be damaged in order for the claim to be covered, but that explains it pretty broadly. The advantage of the BOP covering it this way is that business owners often have a hard time figuring out what the appropriate limit of coverage should be on other property policies. So this simplifies it pretty well. Now, on the liability side of the policy, you can usually choose limits of general liability coverage for $1 million per occurrence and $2 million in the aggregate as the base, or you can opt for higher limits like $2 million, $4 million, sometimes $3 million, $6 million. Another liability option that you can include is for non-owned and hired auto, which I explain in this video here. In addition, many BOP policies can also include umbrella liability coverage in increments of $1 million up to $5 million or $10 million depending on the insurance company. Then you get into the fringes or additional coverages, which I'm going to explain in just a minute. First, I want to say that a BOP policy does not cover professional liability, auto insurance, or workers' compensation, and many other forms of insurance coverage. Those are separate policies which need to be purchased in addition to your BOP policy. Now, some BOP policies can include cyber insurance, but I don't recommend going this route unless you're a very small business, because these cyber policy add-ons are typically not really broad enough to cover you and your company from all the risks that cyber threats present. So what about those extra coverages? Many BOPs will include limits for crime coverage like employee dishonesty, money insecurities, and forgery and alteration, but make sure these are sufficient to your business needs. These can often be increased by endorsement, or you can purchase a separate crime insurance policy if needed. Equipment breakdown, outdoor property, sign coverage, loss of refrigeration, off-premises power failure, computer fraud, debris removal, backup of sewers and drains, property in transit, valuable papers and records, and many other coverage parts are commonly covered in a BOP, just to name a few. Now you may be asking, how much does a BOP policy cost? That's a good question, but it's not an easy one to answer because a BOP policy, like other forms of business insurance, are underwritten and priced on a variety of factors, including the industry you're in, your geographic location, the size of your business, the limit of property insurance you cover, your liability limits, your loss history, and many other factors. So, how do you find out how much a BOP policy is going to cost your specific company? That's easy. You find an insurance agent or broker who is an expert in business insurance, and you ask them for a quote. I'd hope, of course, that you consider giving us here at the Coyle Group a call and speaking to us about your business insurance needs. But if you like to work local, then find a local broker who you can trust and build a relationship with. Thanks for watching this video. My name is Coyle, and if you're looking for help on business insurance or have a business insurance question, give me a call. Let's chat. No pressure, no sales gimmicks, just some conversation to see if I can help you and if we might be a good fit for your business insurance needs. I work in all 50 states, and I love solving insurance and risk problems and issues for business owners. My contact info is coming up, and there's a link in the description box below to book a call directly on my calendar. Thanks again for watching.